I just got them bitches back from somebody that got them took them from me. You know what I'm saying?
Someone took your shoes?
Yeah, and I had to get them back, and I had to clean them up. They
Who took your shoes?
fucked them up, man. I just cleaned them yesterday.
He stole from you?
He like, kind of like switched them out, like issues.
Who's your homeboy?
He's recording my name is Melly.
Today, our attention shifts to the gripping trial of none other than YNW Melly, known by his birth name Jamal Demons. This high-profile double murder case has sent shockwaves throughout the nation as its settling details and startling revelations continue to enthrall audiences nationwide.
The state cannot prove beyond a reasonable doubt the allegations that they have made. A young man to wake up one day and decide that he's going to kill two of his best friends. Best friends that he grew up with, best friends that he hangs out with, best friends who he lives with, best friends whose careers he was trying to launch alongside his own. They have no reason for why he would do this, because there is no reason. And if there's no reason, it doesn't make sense. And if after 4 years of investigation, the state comes and says, hey, he killed two of his friends, his best friends, and you're wondering why, and their answer is, oh, I don't know. That's the first indication that they're just guessing.
During the fateful evening of October 26, 2018, the hip-hop community mourned the tragic loss of two rising stars, YNW Juvie and YNW Sack Chaser. However, the narrative surrounding their untimely deaths took a spine-chilling turn as YNW Melly and his co-defendant Cortland Henry now find themselves on trial for the alleged murders. The most unsettling aspect of this already harrowing tragedy is the prosecution's claim, presented by the prosecutor Christine Bradley. Her claim accuses YNW Melly to not only have carried out this heinous act, but also attempted to disguise the incident as a drive-by shooting.
There's a difference between cases that are investigated and cases that are fabricated. When a case is investigated, the state uses all its resources, its investigators, its experts, and all its energy to identify leads and run them to ground. When a case is fabricated, first a target is chosen, and then the state uses all its resources, its investigators, its experts, and its energy to run that target into the ground. That's what occurred here, and there's a reason why I say that.
The events of that fateful night began with a seemingly innocent gathering at a recording studio in Fort Lauderdale. From there, the group embarked on a journey back to West Miramar, their intended destination. However, what should have been a routine trip took a nightmarish turn. In the early morning hours at 4:35 a.m., Cortland Henry arrived at a memorable Miramar hospital, bearing the lifeless bodies of Juvie and Sack Chaser. The sight of their lifeless forms marked the tragic and horrifying end to an evening that had started with much less foreboding. Central to Bradley's case and a compelling compilation of digital evidence that leaves little room for doubt. This includes meticulous cell phone data tracking YNW Melly's movements throughout the night of the murders. Additionally, health activity data emerges as a significant piece of evidence, shedding light on Melly's physical activity during the very time when the alleged drive-by shooting occurred. However, it is perhaps the chilling video footage obtained from the recording studio that truly sent shivers down one's spine. This footage captures a haunting scene. YNW Melly sitting in the car alongside the now deceased Juvie and Sack Chaser, moments before their lives were tragically taken away. This visual evidence serves as a stark reminder of the gravity and urgency surrounding this high-profile trial. One particularly incriminating piece of evidence in this case is a text message allegedly sent by Melly where he confesses to the crime, stating, "I did that shit." This text message stands as a powerful and damning indication of his involvement. Furthermore, additional evidence is presented, including photos and messages from Melly's Instagram account that imply his affiliation with the G-Shine blood set, potentially providing a motive for the murders. Prosecutor Bradley delves into the role of social media within the context of this case. At the time of the murders, Melly had a moderate following on social media platforms, and numerous followers reached out to him following the crime. Bradley argues that Melly's responses and posts in relation to these messages serve as further evidence of his guilt. In her concluding statement, Bradley urges the jury to find Melly guilty as charged, expressing unwavering confidence in the compelling evidence presented. She believes that the weight of this evidence will ultimately convince the jury of Melly's guiltiness. As we closely follow this trial, it becomes evident that the influence of digital evidence and social media in modern criminal proceedings is significant and far-reaching. Stay tuned for further updates on this gripping case.